Okay, here we go again. I tried to record this episode and then messed up all of the settings and it just didn't work. So welcome to episode 10 of TerraTech. Um, the save that we were using is completely bugged. It just keeps crashing randomly. So we're going to be using my save that I play on for fun. Um, yeah, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. So this is, yeah, where I am right now. It's teaching us about the scrapper. So we can take any block in a GSO tree and we could throw it in there. And as you can see, there's a couple of blocks that you might not have. Huh. Maybe Crafty Business is still just bugged. Be right back. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I think what's happening is the game is using too much resources on my PC, which is depressing, but it is what it is. And I can't load certain things, so I'm just gonna run away from him and then cancel the mission and we can go do something else. I have quite a lot less money in this playthrough, but I have so much more resources. As you can see here, each of these is 120. So, yeah, and I think this is, yeah, that's all 11 resources. So we could build a base that, like, almost spoken Afrikaans. Skrik for niks. It's not scared of anything. Spawning right here. I knew it was you. I think I'm just quickly gonna build a base that we could play around with in this playthrough. Because, yeah, I would like a base that works properly. I have a base, but it kind of sucks. Where is it? This one. It looks nice. It doesn't work as well. It's got this, yeah, 4 of the 5 fabricators, but it bugs out. So I'm gonna make it smaller. I'm gonna move this layer down. So I think that's gonna be the first order of business today. Just making a new one. I don't start from scratch. It's easier, or maybe not completely from scratch. We can pull that one apart, then it can be the base, because the base of it is fine. Yeah, I think we can do that. If this dude doesn't destroy it first. Okay, tiny. Never mind. Shame. And so that doesn't happen again. Let's get some defenses up. These are the auto cannons that got out of those bases that I showed you guys, like, I don't know how long ago. Speaking on the terms of how long ago, I apologize for putting out videos slower. I started work again, so not really having enough time to do things as I would like. This is an unnecessary amount of defenses. But nothing will bother us, so that's nice. Just make sure everything's on defense. And we can park this guy next to here. He's run out of battery. And I will make it my tiny tech that I use for building, that you guys may have seen if you watched the previous episode. Because he's fun to ride around with. And then we just need something to suck up all the parts that we take apart. Yeah. Now I definitely won't run out of power. Where to start? Let's just take off the entire top layer because I'm gonna be moving all of it down anyway. Oops. The game's not really gonna like this when this falls, but that's okay. I think there's two pieces holding it up. Because I mean, we can use some of this, just not all of it. Boom! Wait, no, don't do that. No. It automatically picks up pieces around it. So the scrapper wanted to just scrap all of the material. It's not very nice. I'm gonna rebuild the starting bit. That needs some work. So reloading and offloading of materials. Okay, so it's gonna go in here, and then the production's gonna be on the inside, not on top. So that's closer to the ground. So that just works better. Like the black hole thing, because whenever I built something, it would just fall straight down, and then it wouldn't want to go into the void. So there is still a cockpit on this thing somewhere. Shake loose all these pieces. There we go. And this is 2 silos for every 1 material. There's 11 different materials, so 22 silos. Works well. So I need one of these conveyors going around the outside. My middle click is broken. It's really unfortunate because it's a nice mouse. I'm just gonna put the conveyor right around, and then I will... Nope, that won't work. Needs to be out one more. These need to be swapped to the other side because they're now going in instead of going out. That does need to be there. This does not need to be here. I mean, 90% of this game is building, and I'm thinking to myself now, I should really just skip this part, but I mean, if you skip 90% of the video, or skip recording 90% of the video, what's the point of the game? Because that's like, yeah, most of the game is just building. If you don't like building, then you won't enjoy the game. No, that's not necessarily true. It's probably more fun to build yourself than watch someone else do it. If I had to guess. I mean, yeah, I did watch a couple of people build a couple of big bases and stuff, so... Seems plausible. So this one is going to be refined wood, Rubik brick, rubber brick, never mind, my bad. I was thinking of a cube. And then we put the conveyor belt around the outside so that... Because if you put a conveyor belt right against the side of the silo, it'll pull in anything that's touching it, which is not gonna help in this case. Hopefully this works better than the previous one, because I was getting real tired of these bugs that kept happening. It kept going, like I told something to build anything, and then it would be taking from, say it needed this, the Lumite, whatever it's called. It would exit and then it would go around, and by the time it got here, the game was like, but wait, this one's closer to that than this block is, so let's just take out more. And they would make this loop of just taking out more and more and not using any of it, because it prioritizes the... It's got like a smart crafting system where it's supposed to be smart, but it's trying to be so smart that it became stupid. Yeah. Suppose a person wasn't meant to try and change the thing this much. But it's fun. I'd really like it if my middle click worked again. Middle click. You need to change direction. So the reason there's these little conveyors feeding into the big square is because they're on either side of the silo. And when you tell it to craft something, it'll pull it out of the silo and into the main system, without it being able to flow back into the silo, which is a bigger issue than what it should be. Nice. Now I just need the conveyor belt and the input method. Maybe I'll make the sides look a little bit nicer without touching the... It's a little bit nicer. Nope, that's not right. I enjoy the look of this more as well. I like it how it came up in the previous one to the crafting stations, but this is just gonna work better. It looks more clean, it's not like jagged. Okay, now I need to develop or think about the delivery system. I would like it to be at least big enough to fit my harvester in more comfortably than what I could before. And this is my harvester. It is very large. I can't remember how much it can hold, but it is a lot. So I'm thinking of making like 2 walls of those... What are they called? These things. resource receivers, so that you could just like reverse in, and then it'll grab all of the materials off of the thing and then process it and everything. Because many times I'll just sit there and then it can only grab half of it, or yeah, basically just half. Oh, right. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think one refinery will be enough. Put that off to the side. That's not right. There. So you put in the unprocessed materials there. That's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. Because I need this one connected to there. So let's just connect that to there and then make a plan. Keeping with this theme. I like the look of that. Looks nice. There's gonna be a gap here, but that's okay. We can do processing of things here. Trying to grab that. There we go. Whoops. My bad. Don't mind that, I just threw a nail down. So we could move it to here, and then like this. Should make it a little bit easier to work with. You can just wait there. No raw material is gonna pass this point, so it's okay with that. I'm gonna put one silo in the middle for components that we make, which I will show you soon. Put one separate, so that I can put one sorter between them and take any extra pieces that end up there that aren't supposed to be there. If you want to make me do it the hard way, I'll do it the hard way. I'll sort that out. I think I might just use one, because there's no way I'll use more than one. Yeah, that should be fine. And I could loop it back underneath this thing, back to here. Let's get that refinery again. So put the refinery there. And then it will sort the filter. Yes. Only unrefined materials will go that way. Refined materials. Wait. Refined materials will go this way. It skips the queue completely. And then... Actually, wait. Put this here. Make that refined. Then it will go in there. And we make one more for components, which will go underneath and in there. I hope that works. If not, I'll have to move it one more back. I'll have to test it. I think it'll work. This. That worked out really clean. I just hope it actually works. I just need a single component. That's okay, I'll deal with that later. And then we're gonna need one more that comes in from the side where the scrappers are going to be. So then the scrapper can feed it into here and then it gets sorted as well. Put that around the side. Wait, make it look clean. Stop your nonsense. Yes, you're going that way. And you are not going that way. This thing's being a pain. And that's fair. Yes, there we go. You go in there, and then the scrappers can be along this side. This is one of the most clean bases I've ever made. I'm not gonna put these on now, because if anything falls, it's gonna suck it up and try and eat it. That could be worse, actually. Just do that, but put something in there and see how it processes it. Which I believe will be quite satisfying to see. So that's just wood and... I don't know what that is, titanite? Good. Good. Now we need a block with a component in it. What's in this? No component. Is there a component in this? Yes, there is. 2 of them. Cool. Let's see if that little dip there works. I think it will. Yep. Perfect. That's fantastic. I was hoping it would. I was scared it wouldn't. So now we've got this. All we need is the delivery system for the raw materials. And obviously all of the fabricators, but that will come. Just gonna move. Oh, wrong one. Turn this a little bit. so that we can get more access to the front. So what is this gonna work like? How high is that thing? Because I probably want it about the height, or just above the height of these. So it needs to go up a bit. I'm mostly gonna make my base on flat land, so this will be a pretty accurate representation. And then out by that much. I'm just gonna put this here as a reference. We put it out a little bit and then make it go up. Or we could just instantly make it go up, save time. Up a little. And we put 2 of these on, so it's facing the correct direction. Yeah? Yeah! That's not bad. We can expand it to the size of it. Put 2, 3, 4, 5. Put an extra one. No. Put 2 of these on. Making a giant hug. This looks ugly, but it'll work, so it's fine. I don't like sitting around and waiting for everything to be taken off the thing, so if everything can be taken off at once, I'll be quite happy. I'm trading ugly for efficiency. Or beauty for efficiency, I should say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Because those things are too wide. Now I can take these and place them literally everywhere. How many do I have? Nearly 50, yeah, that's enough. And if I offset it a little bit, I can put in an extra 1. There we go. That'll grab a lot of materials. If I put on this side and that side as well, then I'll be sorted. It'll grab materials very, very quickly. It's just not fun. Waiting, like parking and then having to maneuver it so that everything gets into where it should be. If I just drive straight into this, it'll pick it up and not put it anywhere that's going to influence the tech. So that's a really good system. I'm happy with this. There you are. I say good system. It can be improved, I'm sure of it. But you know, that's life. It's just a game. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is an unnecessarily large amount of these, and that just makes it all the better. Fantastic. I'm quickly gonna go get a whole bunch of material, and then I'll be back and I'll show you how this works. Like it processing everything and the unloading and everything. So I'll be right back. It's probably just gonna be a lot of wood. Okay. Is it a full load? No. But it's not even halfway. To be serious. these ones can gather just as much as these ones can, and I'm not sure that this is full. I think it might be. But you get the idea. That I don't know. No, it's not even halfway. But see how well it can process things, and more importantly, how well it can take things off of my harvester. Just waiting for this one to get into the circle, and I'm just gonna let it idle. Otherwise, it crashes straight into you the whole time, which is quite annoying. Move, little guy! You're gonna get squished. Make these even again. There. See how it goes. Yes, perfect. That's not half. I mean, that's not even half. But this is good. This is good enough. I'm happy with this. It's ever so slightly limited by the speed of the refinery. You can see it stopping every once in a while, but you know, oh well. I can actually improve that. Yeah, that's easy to improve. Put one here, like so. Now it won't stop. Okay, it's still stopping. Oh, it's because these ones are now fighting each other. I don't know if it's stopping more or less. I think it's stopping a little bit less. What is that? Oh, it's a mortar. Yeah, and I have now maxed out this, so it just gives me random parts. Nice! Look at that stack of wood and whatever that is. You can try and come closer. It's a terrible idea. These ones have like fast shooting, heat seeking rockets. So it's not gonna end well. He's just ever so slightly out of range, and my aim just ever so slightly sucks. You can feel the warmth of those, that's for sure. It's generally better just to put them a little bit further away, because if they can shoot you, they can probably shoot this thing too if they come any closer. That's okay. This is the start of a really nice base. I should probably end it here. No, I'm gonna finish building the base and then I'll end it. It's just fabricators anyway. Let's put the fabricators on this side, because if all of the stuff ends up being put here that we built, we might as well. So GSO GeoCorp. Oh, why do you always want to be put the wrong way around? Come on. There. Venture. Tiny little thing. And Hawkeye. I would put this one on too. Better Future if I had it. Unfortunately, I do not. I don't think. I definitely don't. Okay. And now it's... How many am I gonna put on? I think 6. 6 would be good. 6 isn't overdoing it. Why do you insist on being a pain? 2, 3, 4, 5. I wouldn't fit in anyway. Okay, the last one in 6. It's fine. I could probably make this smaller. It would probably help the system. We'll test it now. We'll make something big and see what happens. Let's give all of you level 1 module. And give all of you a level 2 module. And a level 3 module. Every module gives them an extra tab of things that they can build. I first need to increase the amount of scrappers we have so that that works. Alright. Venture. Why are you going skew? There we go. And Hawkeye. Where's that being output? Oh, okay. Output at the back. There. So let's put... Is this all of them? Meh, let's just put all of this guy's stuff in here. It's only 60 something each, but you know. Resources is resources. I'm seeing an inefficiency here and it's bothering me, but I'm not going to change it because meh, it's fine. This thing could be a bit inefficient. Doesn't bother me too much. I have no idea how high you can stack this, but it seems like it's quite high. There we go. I don't know which one we don't have, but we will see. Kinda pretty. I like the edges. I like how they move there. Little zigzag pattern. Kinda cool. It's gonna be harder to see the crafting stations now, but that's fine. I don't mind. The crafting station, you're not going to spend too much time here. It's cool filling up this entire thing. It's like a 3D printer, you need all the different types of ink. Well, 3D printers don't use ink, but you get the idea. Filament, I think. Whatever it's called. And if you pull that thing off now, that Hawkeye scrapper, you lose everything inside it, which is quite depressing. All of those carbide blocks, what are you called? One of you sit still. Carbius. Or whatever. Brick. So let's build something big. I've got enough of everything. Let's see how well you work. No, don't die on me. There we go. If it works well, the stuff won't make a full rotation. If it doesn't work well, it'll make more than one rotation. You see that stacking up? It means it's not as efficient as it could be. I still need to set that back to wherever. But I will do that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you watched the entire thing, you have made me very happy. I am trying out a new setting for audio. I am... How do I say this? I'm recording the game and my mic audio separately. I didn't know you could do. And now that I do know that you can do it, it is awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye.